became a Christian when I was a little kid, and then I got away from it and did my own thing, and then God brought me back when I was 26 or so, and I did it immediately. I just knew that that was something that was part of Christianity, part of knowing God was giving, and I actually think of it more in that way rather than some rule of tithing. I just think of giving. Jesus said it's more you're more blessed to give than to receive, and it just makes sense to do that. And so it's just always been part of my finances, if you want to put it that way. I get paid every 2 weeks, and just immediately, part of that is going to come out, and it's not anything that I hardly even think about anymore. I don't feel like, ooh, yay, or oh, so sad because I've got to give up all this money that I could spend on something else. It's just almost like the electric bill or something. It's just something that I pay, something that I do. And as other people have said, the church is a facility. They have bills to pay. People such as yourself, Ryan, that need to get paid and all of that sort of thing. So I just look at it in one aspect, it's very practical, and in other aspects, it's also very spiritual, because you are giving, and giving it is a sacrifice, because you could be doing something else with it. You got to always sit and think in your mind, this is a substantial chunk of money, and I could do something else with this. But it's always better to give than to receive. The Bible, it's tithe means 10% and all that, and that's a good guideline. Start with that, and that's how I started with it. It was just like, okay, 10%, and I had it down to the dime. It's just like I gave my 10%, but I find that becomes a rule, a law, and it prevents you from being flexible. I mean, God might ask you to give more. God might ask you to give less, because you might be doing other things for the Lord.
I like to think of it like, we live in this country. We have so much. We have a small house. We have everything we need. We're very blessed. How hard is it to just pass a little blessing on? That's kind of how I look at it.
But I guess for a new believer who is wanting to get everything right,
well,
who's maybe coming at it from that angle and is really worried that, because they read in Malachi is the Italian prophet.
Nice.
In case you didn't know about that Italian guy.
Oh my goodness.
They might be fearful that, I'm robbing God and there's going to be a curse on me, and because you can read that and feel scared, if you don't have a lot of experience with the Lord and you. And I would just say, God's not going to put a curse on you. And if, you go 6 months and don't give anything because of misunderstanding or just whatever, fearfulness, you just have to let God work in your heart on this issue and begin to trust Him that He will always be there for you. I mean, if He came to die for you and went through all that sinless life, suffering, and dying on the cross, He'll give you enough money so you can have dinner.